Oh, hey guys. Welcome to another video. How you doing today? You know, I'm taking off for vacation in a couple hours. I got the shirt on. I'm trying to get the vibes going. Some warm weather sounds good right now, let me tell you. But I got some bad news. Bad news. Gary, can we get some like sad music in here? Oh yeah, that's perfect. So I was hoping to leave off on a good note before I took off the flow rider to the galaxy's edge. Mace Windu Rework, the thing that was starting to get people excited. The developers were talking about it on the forums, and then it happened. So if you guys don't know, the other day I talked about how it looked like they're teasing a Mace Windu Rework. They're talking on the forums how Mace Windu needed a special mission in this upcoming Republic offensive light side Geonosis territory that is being delayed to December now instead of being released now. And as you see, there's a before and after edit. I made a little note on my video the other day saying, hey, it looks like they updated the post and took out Mace Windu. And there was two schools of thought here. One school of thought was maybe they didn't want to announce it this early. They wanted to kind of make it more of a surprise instead of casually mention it in that post there. But as you see here, there's the before edit where they talk about Mace Windu needed as for special missions like General Skywalker and General Kenobi, and then they edited it shortly after to where it does not have Mace Windu in it. And man, I'm sad to report. I am sad to report, ladies and gentlemen, that Capital Games and their infinite wisdom is not doing a Mace rework. How can you do Geonosis territory battles and not do Mace Windu? This is unfair. This is outrageous. I'm trying not to do a rage video right now because I want some good news for this game. I want good news for this game. All there's been is bad news upon bad news and no news. This might be the worst month of all time for Galaxy of Heroes. We're not even getting the content that was originally planned for this month. Capital Games, they said the truth is never as exciting as the speculation. Well, it wasn't speculation you were talking about on the forum and you couldn't edit it. You guys can't even edit your post correctly anymore. He was originally a part of the special mission, so it originally was going to happen. This, for some reason, it got delayed. It's not going to happen, but it was removed. So at least the good news is that Capital Games isn't going to torture us with using an unreworked Mace Windu in the missions that they intended to have for Geonosis territory battle. So I guess that's the bright side. They're not going to make you chew on nails to try to complete a mission and gear 13 a bad character. Mace isn't getting an update, so don't panic gear or upgrade him in hopes that he's getting a new /rework kit. I hope this lays any confusion to rest. So I needed to make this video today because I know a lot of people got excited that because originally it looked like that post was made when Mace Windu was a part of the plan. Then for some reason, I mean, I guess we could talk about why he's not a part of the plan anymore. So if you've been hoping Mace Windu is going to get reworked this time around, not going to happen. I mean, when I think of Geonosis territory battles, the first thing that comes to my mind is this party's over. And right now, Capital Games is literally telling us this party's over. So as you can tell, the community's not very happy. Not very happy. I agree with this. If you have to delay the rework, I mean, the Geonosis rework was delayed. It wasn't released right away when Dark Side territory battles came out. Just don't discard it. Come on, man. Tearing apart players, only hope about Clone Wars era and Geonosis battle, CG user reaction, I regret nothing. It's a sad time, man, because I don't think it's Capital Games being tone deaf. I'm very certain they know Mace Windu needs to get a rework. I'm not going to stand here on my pedestal and convince you guys that Capital Games are completely incapable of knowing what the community wants. I'm sure they know that this is what the community wanted. I mean, this is going to be a very lackluster territory battle, at least leading up to Geonosis territory for Dark Side. We got Mace, we got the Newt Gunray. Look at that. My soul is inadvertently wanted to talk about Mace Windu. We got New Gunray, then we got the Dooku reworks, and we got a second Grievous rework and a second Magna Guard rework. And then we had the Geonos and Brood Alpha and the Geonosian reworks. So far for light side territory battles, all you guys are getting is Padme Amidala and General Anakin Skywalker, and not a lot of people have a General Anakin Skywalker, yet alone a 7-star General Skywalker, because you can't use anything lower than that for Geonosis territory battles because you need 7-star Skywalkers basically to complete the territory battle. So there's not going to be a free-to-play bone being thrown, it looks like. I don't know if they're going to do reworks of other sort. I mean, there's a lot of other Jedi that need reworks, but they're not doing Mace Windu, man. My hopes aren't up for other reworks. They're probably just going to release the ARC Trooper, expect you to pay for it, and that's the end of the story. But yeah, sad day. It's a sad day, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, again, I have a couple theories as to why this isn't going to happen, and I'm going to talk about maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance, Gary. But they'll do it at some point. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down, baby. So, theory number one that I'm seeing going around is that reworks don't make capital games money. There is truth into that. The Grievous rework didn't make a lot of money. I mean, that's because the rework was shite when it first came out. But secondly, even when you just look at the data here, you can see that reworks don't make a lot of money. August is when we got the clone reworks, fortunately. But as you can see, they don't make as much money as easy content that just simply makes you re-gear your character. September 19, over $12 million just for relics, versus this, there's not a lot of money in it. So maybe reworking characters isn't a top priority for capital games because they're like, these don't really make all that much money. Why do we keep doing them? So there's that theory too. I honestly think the theory is that maybe they just got pushed back. Maybe they got pushed back because the Malik bug took so much time and resources and all the other stuff going on, the missing buttons. That's my guess, is that they just they got their resources taken away, and then Mace Windu got the axe. Because as they said, they originally were planning on it. Why is it getting delayed? Who knows? I mean, I guess maybe one more hopeful thought is that maybe they're saving the Mace Windu rework for next year, because let me talk about this for a second. The Clone Wars TV show. There's a lot of good stuff going on in Star Wars right now. Mandalorian's fantastic. Jedi Fallen Order, pretty good. And the Clone Wars TV shows come back in February 2020. We know that Capital Games is moving towards Rise of Skywalker for the next couple months, probably end of November, December, as well as going into January and maybe February as well. But February 2020, big season for the Clone Wars TV show. It's leading us right up to the point of Revenge of the Sith, basically. So maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be coming back to Clone Wars content and do some stuff that we're kind of expecting. So maybe Mace Windu will get a rework later. Because if I had to guess, if they're going to do a Fallen Anakin Skywalker journey, you're probably going to need Mace Windu. So maybe they're going to save a rework for later. I'm just trying to throw out some hope, trying to throw you out a line, because I want to try to leave you guys with some good news before I take off here and go to Florida for the next couple days. This is kind of what I'm hoping, is that next year it's going to happen, because if they go 5 years without reworking Mace Windu, man, this game, man, I don't know what to say anymore about this game. I'm still baffled that they sit around their table at their office and they've decided no Mace Windu rework for the release of Light Side Geonosis Territorialis. Man, how do you do that? I don't know. So I guess for the time being, ladies and gentlemen, unless you're trying to be like me, who geared up Grievous way early in advance, so when it happens, you're so ready to go, I would say don't gear up Mace Windu. I said this in the video the other day, until it's actually physically confirmed word by word the Mace Windu rework is happening, not just he's going to be required for a special mission. I was saying hold off on your resources, hoard if you need. I'm not going to gear him up anytime soon. He still has no use in the game. His capital ship is probably one of the worst ones in the game too right now. But I feel there is a future. Mace Windu will get a rework. I mean, if Grievous got a rework, Mace Windu is bound to get a rework at one point or another. It's either timing delay because of bugs, not making a lot of money, some other stuff, Rise of Skywalker pushing the Clone Wars content a bit short, or maybe they're trying to stall it out until next year when the Clone Wars TV show comes up. So right now, I'm not going to tell you guys to gear up this character. I'm hoping that we do get some more Galactic Republic reworks. I know they said Ki-Adi-Mundi is coming, and we talked this the other day. I don't want to regurgitate it too much, but there's really not a Galactic Republic Jedi team that we can use right now, unless Ki-Adi-Mundi is just so freaking fantastic. Even then, Ki-Adi-Mundi, you can't really use him for several months, because endgame players, it's going to take him at least like 3, 4, 5 months to 7-star a character, and for people in the mid game or close to endgame, those characters are a bit more distant into the future. So really, I mean, fortunately, yes, we have Padme Amidala. General Skywalker is a very endgame player. It's going to be tough to make it happen. There's Shock T. People might have a Shock T kind of almost ready at this point if you're farming free to play. But other than that, it looks like you're going to be relying on other things like Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Training Ray. I mean, there's really not a lot of amazing light side teams out there. Commander Luke and them. But I think this mission is really going to be revolving around the Clone Troopers and Galactic Republic. And right now, it's unfortunate that Galactic Republic, as of now, they're getting the short end of the stick. They are not getting nearly as much love as the Separatists. I'm not saying let's rework every single Galactic Republic, although I wouldn't mind that, but they aren't doing as much love to the Galactic Republic as this. At least here we have a lot of tools and a lot of great Separatist teams to make Territorials a bit more manageable they're not doing the same so far for Galactic Republic Jedi. So I'm hoping that when I'm gone to Florida, I give Capital Games permission to release new content and announce it when I'm gone over the next couple days. I'm hoping that they at least release something besides pay-to-play content to make territory battles manageable. And really the last thing I'm going to leave off in this video is maybe, yes, they said Mace Windu is not getting a rework. What if they're releasing a new Mace Windu? I think that'd be really weird if they release another Mace Windu, like maybe a Master Windu, but really this is Master Windu right here. It's not like General Kenobi versus episode 3 Master Kenobi. I know there's a little bit of a appearance design, but Mace Windu, I don't see him getting a master variant of himself. He is already a master variant. This isn't General Windu or anything like that. So maybe they're trying to be sneaky and say that, oh yeah, we're not reworking this Mace Windu, but we're going to release another one. It doesn't make sense. It's kind of like you just rework Count Dooku. You don't release another version of Count Dooku. I don't know. They can always figure out some creative ways, I guess, to create a new character to monetize content. Because as you saw, rework content does not make a lot of money. They'd much rather release art trooper packs or something of that sort to kind of bring in more revenue for the game. I don't know. I'm trying not to be too negative. I like to be positive. I mean, this game just needs some excitement, and unfortunately it was ripped under the rug from us because they forgot to edit it. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. But you and I, ladies and gentlemen, we're only here to speculate and guess why the Mace Windu rework is not going to see the light of day, it looks like, this year. Well, sorry for being the bearer of bad news, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew before I took off. In case you don't follow the forums or Reddit, I wanted to make sure you guys were informed so you guys can kind of, I guess, contain your excitement because Capital Games took it away from us. Like if you did enjoy the video. I know it's difficult to like, but please do. Comment down below and subscribe so I'm not missing a thing. And I'll talk to all of you lovely people in the next video. Don't you worry, I got some videos planned out when I'm gone. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, y'all.